Flight Lieutenant Parky Parkinson, Ian Smith, Steve Jones, Phil O'Dell, Clive Denny, Wing Commander Justin Helliwell, John Beattie, John Romaine, and Volker Bau.
George, thank you very much indeed. And what a wonderful day for Vulcan's last flying display at the Royal International Air Tattoo. Because, of course, this is her last flying season of an aeroplane that represents the very best imaginative, thinking out of the box virtues of aeronautical design and engineering. We think she represents the very best of the great British people. 4, 50, 83, 101, 617, and the operational conversion of 230. She also has painted on her nose the spirit of Great Britain. Because I think she really does represent so much that's good about our country. So, here she is coming back in towards us on the B axis. Coming back straight across the airfield, and she'll go up into a spiral climb. Of course, when Vulcan left the service of the Royal Air Force in 1993, nobody believed there would ever be a flying Vulcan. But in the 90s, a little later, two people, David Wharton, bought this aeroplane and all the available spares, and Dr. Robert Fleming, who felt that the RAF should preserve this iconic aircraft rather than toss it onto the scrap heap. The RAF didn't have the money to do that, and the end result was the Vulcan to the Sky Trust. And the biggest problem has always been money. It may seem obvious, but 658 is not funded by the government. She doesn't belong to the Royal Air Force. To get this far has cost more than £22 million, including, I should say, 2.7 million in a grant from the Heritage Lottery Fund. And I didn't mention them yesterday. I always mention them, and yesterday I didn't, and I got into awful trouble from Sir Peter Luff, so sorry, Sir Peter. That was very valuable at the time. So here she is, coming back in with her wheels down. I was talking about the money, and much of the rest of that £22 million has just come from you wonderful people. You've given your money in single pounds, in tens of thousands, and everything in between. Sir Jack Hayward has been wonderful. Eddie Forrester. There's been big support from the CAA, as well as the three technical authority companies, BAE Systems, Marshall Aerospace and Defence Group, and Rolls-Royce. Many other companies have given fantastic help. Airbus, AD Holdings, Beagle Technology, Cranfield Aerospace. There are the bomb doors opening as she goes by. You get a glimpse of the size of that bomb bay there, and you'll be able to see the bomb doors closing as she comes back round in front of us again. That enormous bomb bay, of course, the heart of the bomber, that was what carried the 21 1,000-pound bombs all the way to the Falkland Islands. So 10 tons or so, a staggering amount. These were, let's not forget, dumb bombs, wartime type bombs, World War II. and they were not guided in any way, so if you needed to hit a pinpoint target like a bit of a runway, you had to really do overkill. So of the 21 1,000-pound bombs that they dropped, they hit the runway with 2 of them. As she comes round this time, you will see the bomb bay doors closing. At the moment, the bomb bay just holds the names of lots of people who have contributed some of that £22 million. But as we know, this is her last season, and it is the 3 technical authority companies that will finally bring Vulcan's illustrious flying life to a close. They have together decided to cease their support at the end of the 2015 season. Now, she is still as safe as any aircraft flying today, but she's done 10% more hours than any other Vulcan before. The maintenance of her excellent safety record requires the expertise that is increasingly difficult to find. Let's turn our attention to the left. And there you have the Empress of the Skies with her Praetorian guards.
To secure our skies. Everybody in the Royal Air Force in very famous shape form. Going to come in from the left. Get your cameras ready, please, to share these photographs online as we show silence. Red 5,